Hello everyone, and thank you very much for tuning in. I of course am Rotype. Welcome back to Summer Mist Plains, where as you can see, we still have a bit of a traffic problem over here in Bronzeville. We're going to try and solve that today. And in addition to that traffic problem, we also, well, a minute ago, we had quite a bit of industrial demand. Gone down a little bit, I'm not exactly sure why that is, but before we really add a whole bunch more industry, at least in this area, we definitely need to solve the traffic problem, which we're going to try and do right now. So I think what I want to do is kind of cap the size of Bronzeville. And the way I'm going to do that is with a big road. I mean, we're going to start with this one. If we have to upgrade it, we have to upgrade it. I tend to not really use these large roads too frequently and only upgrade them when I need to. The nice thing is they're the same width as these, what are these, are medium roads. So I find the medium roads a little bit more useful and I don't know, maybe just more aesthetic for what I'm trying to accomplish. So what I'm thinking is halfway between here and here, we have another interchange. And that will be a project all on its own, because they always are. And then from there, the interchange kind of, actually, it doesn't even have to be a perfect kind of perpendicular interchange. I think we're going to run it kind of like this. And maybe we just kind of connect this like this and bring it in over there. And this is kind of the edge of Bronzeville. We'll just call this, you know, this is it. And on the outside of this avenue, I don't know, something else is going on. Whether it's an office block or we transition into what am I thinking? Residential, or if we build a train station, I don't know yet. Whatever we have going on. But this is Bronzeville, just this kind of section here. And the idea being, if it's bordered by these avenues, let's finish this guy up like that. If it's bordered by these avenues and the avenues connect to the highway, which is something we'll probably have to turn, maybe make an intersection and interchange. That's the word I'm looking for. If we make an interchange here and we make this interchange over here and border this, I think that will be kind of a good way to bound our industry here. And that way nothing is too far away from a pretty quick route to the highway and off to where, I don't know, wherever it's going. So let's go ahead. I've kind of done this a lot. Let's switch it up to this. I don't know why these aren't perfectly on the square, but I think will survive. Well, we'll leave that space for a large building of some kind. Come down like this. Maybe do the offset spacing a little bit. Like this. I don't know how these ended up like 12 units apart from each other, but probably this guy. Oh well. Run this up, say to there. Yeah, unfortunately they're all just kind of off, which is unfortunate, but I think we can deal with it. I do want to, there we go. I want to snap to 20. There we go. Let's try to get back a little bit to, yeah, see, it wants to snap to 10, but it also wants to snap to this road guideline, which is like 10 and a half or some nonsense. There we go. I fixed that. Yeah, you are just in a weird place. I don't know what this is all about, but here, this was 11. Oh well. Let's go, I don't know, to there. That'll work. Another big lot for something. Now, these should be a bisector like that. And I'm gonna bring in one more too, right there. Connect these across. Not as worried about getting the blocks perfect in the industry area because it's gonna be all kind of oddly angled anyway, so. Just get some of that together. I feel like I need something in here, but maybe I'll just put a large Rico building or something. All right, so there's our block spacing. You are full. Auto emptying, I believe, is a mod I have to take care of that. I don't see it. Maybe it was disabled at some point. one of the patches or updates sometimes break your mods and you have to turn some off. Forget which ones, but not a problem. And I don't know, we got more out that way. But for now, I think we have a little bit of space to do some more zoning here. And actually, before I do the zoning, I'm going to do the Rico. We'll do the zoning later. I like this big warehouse. I only have the one up there. I don't want to put too many because it looks a little redundant, but I think not too close to each other, and this will look pretty good. Next question is, do they look at any good clipped together? I think they might. Do a little bit of finagling here. That is not too bad at all. I like it. We gotta give it a little bit of pavement. That's too big of a brush though. There we go. Gonna give you some yard space here. And then this is another good spot, I think, for one of our lots. If I can find it. There we go. Our collection of lots. Yeah, that'll work. Connected to maybe just a parking lot over here. And we can afford to go big, I think. 8x6, yeah, let's give it a big old parking lot right there. We'll give it a tank to empty this pipe into. Well, one tank. I don't know why it sometimes gives me, there we go, this guy needs to go to single. Just to make those pipes not look so weird, stick that tank there. And then we fill the rest of this in with concrete, and I think it looks good. Maybe some decals or something to clean it up, but that's pretty much that. Industrial fence. With the fence fill. Like that. To the entrance. We'll go ahead and do it from here. We'll say this goes out and this goes out. And then on this edge, probably just need to run to there, because I think these are like garages or something. Yeah. There we go. Easiest detailing job ever. Way, way easier than it used to be. Grab some of these. Wait for an autosave. What I really should do is change what the concrete is. So I don't feel like I have to do this. Concrete just kind of comes like that. Random dirt and stuff, but I've tried a few times, and every time I seem to try it, it never really looks right. Never looks properly random. I think that's probably it, is if you do it programmatically, it looks programmatic. You can always kind of detect a pattern instead of the random placement that you end up doing when you detail manually. But there, give that some pallets. I realize I always say, you know, they're done and then go back and do something else, but what are you gonna do? You can't escape it. It's me after all. I can try not to detail, but it's always gonna be something I want to add. Let's see. I did recently get a bunch of new assets. It came with, I think, those industrial lots. Let's see if anything looks exciting. These are not super new, but very useful. So are these I-beams, just gonna toss some of these in. What else? Lots of construction props, a shed, some rusty tanks. These are always a good go-to. I'm not seeing the new ones that I thought I had, but maybe I'm mistaken. Either that or they're in a different category here. Cement bags are always useful too. Just pallets of things. Boxes. And you know what? With a truck or two over here, that might be good enough. We'll just say, if I search for truck, I'll get that. Oh, this guy will work. And what I was actually looking for is this one. I like this old guy. Looks kind of cool. So there we go. Good enough. There is that lot. And we're going to try not to spend too much time on all the rest of them. Let's see. We got some distribution centers. These big longer ones. Shorter ones. I like this building. It's a nice building. Put one of those in. With parking. 2x4. Yep, that's pretty much. I want 4x2 actually. There we go. Like this and like this. And you know what? Just to kind of seal that off, we'll take. There. Ah, I was afraid of that. All right, we'll do it the paintbrush way. Brush. A nice clean edge, although when another building zones in, it won't matter quite as much. And just kind of fill this guy in. There we go. All right, we can let this zone. Go back to Rico, look around a bit. These kind of tinted roofs are good ones. You don't see a lot of roofs like these in the growing buildings. So they're good for a nice variety. Mix it up. You can also clip them together pretty easily. And then say, let's look for a lot that will fit there. Got parking lots. Maybe, yeah. There we go. That's a perfect fit. And on this side, we just zone it in. There we go. There's that block. Any other interesting lots? Of course, my search function erased right as I was looking at it, but that's fine. Let's drop another one of these in because they look pretty cool. And they're pretty self-contained. Don't need to worry about them that much. Let's see, I don't remember which one of these we've already used. Probably the bigger one, I think. Yeah. Let's try this smaller one somewhere. How about, will it fit sideways, right about there. That leaves enough space for a building here. Building there. And what the hell, let's just zone in this whole thing. Looks like we need some water. Yes, we do. All right. Take this kind of main line out a little farther. Start doing our thing over here. Looks like we also have another garbage thing that's full. Empty, please. And let's make sure we were done with water. Let's see, I believe the next thing we'll be doing is over here, so I might as well take the time to take this out. And you. We'll give it one more right here. All right, good enough. Now I realize none of this really matters until we build this kind of interchange, but I want to get a feel for the way this neighborhood's going to work. You are done emptying, so I can stop. All right, let's go ahead and zone those in, see how they look. You're good too. Yeah, you too, that's fine. And speed up the game a little bit. I want to take a look here. Yeah, and I know Jackson Circle's just backing way up, but you know, we'll deal with that eventually. All right, so it looks like we're back to a residential demand. I don't think we've quite filled out everything over here. Well, it looks like we almost have. On this side, I think I want to stretch Roanoke out a little bit farther in this direction. And I want to say like just get one more neighborhood in here on the Roanoke plan. Kind of do a little bit like this. And we'll do this corner as well. There we go. Tuck this in. Good. So now we get to do the same thing we did over here and just kind of take a freeform road. And oh, I don't know, where do you want the neighborhood to start? Probably. Actually, we can do it. Yeah, we can do it with these little roads. This is just a small neighborhood, right? So how about that? Maybe up a little farther. This neighborhood just kind of meanders. I don't know, like this. It has a secondary exit right here. That's fine. I do want to make sure there's not a light. Yeah, we're going to turn that off. We're going to say, you get to be a stop sign. You get a stop sign. You get a stop sign. You get a stop sign. And you get a stop sign. Just want to keep the main road main. I don't know that it really matters. We don't have a ton of traffic, but it just makes more sense in my head. Okay, back to road planning. So this can kind of come in this way. Maybe get like a pipe stem. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, let's just do it like this. Yeah, that's not bad. Then over here, get maybe another chance to connect. Hopefully people don't use it. Actually, I don't want to connect it straight. Maybe we come in like this. I guess I'm okay having one road connect all the way through on like both sides. But this way, nobody's going to be like just kind of cut straight through. They're going to have to go some other direction. And then another neighborhood over here can just kind of go, you got to turn here. Maybe this is where it connects. Because this comes down. Let's say you get a cul-de-sac here. Yeah, and then I'm okay with that connecting like that. But as far as this goes, you just get a kind of offshoot like this. And you get an offshoot like this. And like that. I don't know if I want to fill that in. Do I want to fill that in? Yeah, we'll give it one more little. There. That's a very suburban looking area, right? Do I need a little bit more? Let's give it. Yeah. All right. I'm going to dezone these guys. Will help my zoning of the interior neighborhoods. There we go. And I don't think I want, definitely don't want that zone. Well, I do kind of want that house. Those guys can go away. I don't think I'm going to want a zone on Dale Street, but just in case, I'll leave it alone for now. Let's see. Any of these interior ones I want to dezone? Yeah, that guy. Probably, yeah, you. Anything else? No, I want that guy right there. That's good. All right. Now let's get, I think, paint bucket. Probably the easiest way to make sure, well, I'll brush in kind of the exterior. Then there are going to be spots I don't want. So I'll have to paint bucket those. You all can zone, you can zone. Most of this can zone. Not you. Somebody has to live right up on Bradley Street, that's fine. Okay. Take a second here to unzone these little guys that I don't like. You. I think that one should not be zoned. All right, that's good for now. Let's go back to filling these guys in. Actually, I don't want this big chunk. Let's, take care of some of these chunks. I only want kind of 4x4 chunks. I think that's the biggest home. So if I see anything come in too close, like two neighbors that are too close to each other, I'm gonna go ahead and separate them. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You get a space. Go ahead and dezone this guy and this guy. Sure, I'm okay with that. Doesn't have to be exact. Normally I like to let the curve of the road take care of that for me, but sometimes you get these sections that are pretty straight and they clump all together. All right. There we go. Pretty decent neighborhood. You don't have sewage, huh? Not enough sewage treatment. Man, you need a ton of sewage treatment. We're clearly going to have to build ourselves like a full-on sewage treatment plant at some point. For now, I guess we got to go back to this guy. Put another one in here. I'm gonna try and make this look a little bit better. I don't know how permanent it's going to be, but while it's here at least, I want it to look half decent. Looks like you are above. Yeah, why did you do that? Well, it's taking a while now, isn't it? Come on. Oddly enough, I think this is not a half bad place for these. A little bit of detailing and camouflage, I think they'll be fine. Okay, there we go. Now, if I get my pipes out, I need to connect that guy. So, are you gonna zone in? Why have you not yet? Interesting. I am going to bulldoze these wires as they're no longer needed. Oh, that one probably is. Okay, Roanoke, what's your deal? How come you're not zoning in? American Eclectic. Included, please. Do we have any level 1s? Yeah, we got plenty of level 1s. Are they all 2x3, 2x4, 3x... Yeah, so they should be zoning in just fine. Well, that appears to be an issue I will have to look at a little more carefully. In the meantime, we at least kind of have our boundary. So I'll zone in some more of Roanoke. Not Roanoke, Richard over here. Until I figure out what the deal is. Roanoke, why you don't feel like building any houses for me. Yeah, so they're coming in right away in Richard, so must be something wrong with the theme management. Connect this guy, you can connect as well. And let's see, I don't think I want another connection here. I'll probably just do this. Really long block, but it's fine. Blocks get a little funky when you're outside of town. Bring this one out as well. And that one's askew, but frankly, I don't really care. I'm okay with that. This is kind of our edge of town side. Yeah, there we go. All right, so I got to figure out what the deal is with Roanoke. It just does not want to build for me. Interesting. Oh well, at least we'll finish off. Yeah, maybe Richard gets one more connection over here like this. And I do need to clean out some of these trees that are on the road. A little bit bigger brush here and just kind of clear out some of these that are going to be, oh crap, that's not what I wanted. Well, there's a lesson about being too eager with a giant tree brush. You're gonna sometimes delete your trees that you put there on purpose. Hopefully this won't take long. Just grab some trees. You guys copy, paste. Just grab some in here. There, good as new. All right. Yeah, so Richard's turned into a pretty big town. So I think it's good that we've capped it. We've reached the end. We've reached this avenue, and I'm gonna do something else. I'm gonna put in another town or a highway or some other means of transportation, something to break it up a little bit. So even though we've been screwing around with the grid, we've definitely kind of reached the boundary of the space. You kind of lose interest as you get to the edges here. So we do, I think, need a park. Yeah, definitely need a park kind of over here somewhere. Oops. So what kind of park do we want? Probably our same deal, just kind of like small playground, big playground, dog park combination of some kind. Go ahead and drop you in. Let's see, we'll probably need a couple over here and then a couple over here. So how about there? We got a big playground we can put in. I don't like it sometimes in the middle of the blocks or in the middle of the space. There we go. There's a big playground. I've really, this bouncy castle park just looks too weird to me. I don't really care for it that much. In here, maybe, I don't think we want any plazas. What is this guy? Basketball court? Yeah, we can stick a basketball court in somewhere. We have any other weird blocks that I want to fill in? Not really. So this is fine. Put a basketball court there. See if I can find, I think I have a tennis court as well. Well, if I do, it's not called tennis apparently. Let's see what I can do here. Panda saying, yeah, no, temple complex, that's not it. What are you? Yeah, that's also temple complex. Yeah, I have a couple of these things like fountains and whatnot that might work. Along with all of my Rico and other things. I don't know that I want a big statue, just something relatively simple. Yeah, there we go. Friendly neighborhood park. That's exactly what I want, a friendly neighborhood park. And then from the friendly neighborhood park, you get friendly neighborhood paths. You, I just want to connect right to the basketball court. You, I think we'll make a turn Down. Oh, I don't know. Let's make it a little more freeform. Like this. We'll dezone. No, I just want to dezone this singleton. There we go. And we'll get a little parking lot down here. Just, yeah, the 2x4 will go just fine. Don't want to copy that. Just want to move this guy over a little bit. And now, actually, we can go over, copy some of these trees. And we'll fill in the rest of this park. Give some variety to the trees in the park itself. Then give the... I just want, yeah, you can go here. Maybe another one like in there. Yeah, that's not half bad. Let's go to like daytime-ish so I can see it a little better. I know it's raining, but there we go. So I'm gonna call that an episode for today. So as always, thank you all very much for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it, that helps me out a lot. And I hope to see you in the next one, but until then, my name's been Rotype, and I'll see you next time.